Hello and welcome to Crime Watch. I'm Ivy Kano. Now, insecurity in Nigeria has remained in the spotlight for such a long time. The issues mainly ranging from insurgency to banditry and kidnapping tied closely to attacks orchestrated by herders against farm owners. Although many feel a lot more needs to be done to prevent a descent into full-blown anarchy, National Security Advisor Babagana Monguno has been touring the country to hold town hall meetings aimed at curbing insecurity in the country. But how far will this go, especially at this time when, as one newspaper editorial put it, the very pillars that holds the nation together may be falling apart?
Lives have been lost and properties destroyed in the wake of violent conflict in Shasha Market in the Oyo State capital, Ibadan. According to experts who have analyzed the situation, the violence is the outcome of a misunderstanding between an ethnic Yoruba cobbler and a cart pusher believed to be from the north.
In any society where you allow ethnic, cultural or religious things to brew for a long time, it becomes difficult to solve those problems. So it's better for us to resolve them quickly than to allow them to fester.
Before the violent conflict, the Southwest, just like other parts of the country, was replete with tales of banditry and kidnapping for ransom. Rogue headsmen were blamed for the crime. In Ogun State, the issue at stake was the conversion of the state's forest reserves into a criminal space by headsmen who violated the integrity of the reserves, making it a hideout for kidnapping, extortion and killings. In a bid to resolve the impasse, the meeting of the Southwest Governors and Mieti Alakata Breeders Association resolved, among others, that criminals should be apprehended and punished, no matter their origin, class or status. In neighboring Oyo State, the people were faced with a similar situation in Ibarapa East, Ibarapa North, Igangan, and the whole of the Okeogun area. The ensuing conflict in the Southwest, according to security analysts, gave credence to the red flag earlier raised by the State Security Service.
On no account must we allow inter-ethnic or religious conflict to rear its head at this material time.
Besides the deployment of security forces to quell the smoldering conflict, the non-kinetic approach by the federal government in tackling the problem is led by the Office of the National Security Advisor. In Kaduna on Monday, the meeting with the Northwest governors resolved to go back to their communities and build community relationships as a means of restoring what was lost.
I was expecting the NSA to have even done what it's doing now some months back or even in the past. We don't. This is the time we expect is to see the NSA stamping his feet. We want to see him being able to coordinate the security. We want to see him being able to be in charge.
You can see a lot of issues have been made about, oh, it's because people are from a particular place or particular religion, that's why they are supporting a particular group. And that's not what the Constitution says. We should be our brothers' keepers. And we are beginning to lose the remaining trust amongst us. Trust has been thrown through the window. But the little that is remaining, we are beginning to lose that.
The Office of the National Security Advisor is taking the stakeholders' engagement to the 6 geopolitical zones. The big question is how the outcome of such engagement would be implemented.
Now let's bring you a report of another attack by suspected herdsmen on a small community in Ogun West Senatorial District, with no fewer than 3 persons killed in this latest attack. Residents say the attack is the second in the area in less than 48 hours.
Orile Igbooro is a small community in Yewa North local government. Most of the inhabitants are of Ketu origin in Ogun West Senatorial District. They are mostly farmers and hunters. Residents say the lively community is now a shadow of itself due to activities of herdsmen. Aside from the usual problem of having their farms destroyed by cows, residents complain of unprovoked attacks by suspected herdsmen. The latest occurred in the night of Friday, 12th February 2021, and unfortunately, 3 lives were lost and 9 persons injured.
Yeah, we describe the situation as being barbaric because it has not been happening. It happened at Wode K2 about 3 days ago, and our guys are still in the bush, combing the bush to see if they will see any of them. Up to now, they have not seen anybody. And here today again, these guys are the hunters, and everybody has been running around to see if they can see any of them. And up to now, no arrest has been made. 11 policemen were here this morning, but nothing was done.
Most of the houses in the community have bullet holes and blood stains. Aside from the killings, they say the attackers destroyed their food banks, set houses and their cassava processing plant ablaze. They say the suspected herdsmen were planning to send them out of their community with the intention of taking it over for grazing.
There is no clash within us, so before they will come, they will eat our crops. They will destroy it, and we didn't do anything for them. So this is what we just see.
And all the security agency is to quickly intervene in this issue. If possible, if governor himself can come down to Yewa, to this Igbo road, so that they can see what is actually happening here. It's a serious issue, and it needs very serious, it needs urgent attention.
The lawmaker representing K2 constituency in the State House of Assembly expressed his displeasure about the incident.
On Friday, they went to Owode K2, where they killed about 3 to 4 farmers, unknown people, wound many people. The same thing also happened yesterday at Owode Orile Igboro. Same thing, killing about 4 people there, also injured like 8, 9, 10 people there again, and burn all their houses. Look at how everywhere it is now. People are not, they can't be able to sleep. They can't use their 2 eyes. In fact, I'm not happy at all. If you see what our people are going through, it's very, very worst. It's as if like you are not even belong to this Nigeria.
It was stated that the suspected herdsmen came in through this bush path, and of course, this is the first house that was attacked. Unfortunately, 2 persons were killed in this house, while many were left injured. The residents of this community are calling on the state and the federal government to come to their rescue as they are dying gradually. The police public relations officer of the state, Abimbola Oyeyemi, who confirmed the incident on telephone, says the command has deployed policemen to the area to prevent reoccurrence and to investigate the incident. The victims have been buried, but their families are still calling on government to come to their rescue as attacks on them by suspected herdsmen is getting out of control.
Still on the lingering herders attack in the southwest, it has been long days for the Amotekun security outfit in Ogun State, who have been battling the activities of criminal herders since Governor Rotimi Akeredolu prohibited the grazing of forest reserves. This story involves 4 arsonists who burnt a village and the operational vehicle of the outfit in our local government. They've since been arrested. We have details in this report.
This press briefing is coming on the ease of reports that some operatives of the Amotekun Corps were killed at Dugbere Fan Settlement and Sanusi village in our local government area of Ondo State during one of their operations. It was also reported that one of the operatives of the Corps was missing after a clash between some others and Amotekun men.
Security is 24 hours. We guarantee the safety.
But the state commander of the Corps, Adetuji Adeleye, said a farmer and a member of a vigilante group were killed by the others. According to him, his men acted on a tip-off to rescue the abductors, but the herdsmen took to their ease after killing the 2 victims.
Specifically on the Owo Jubere Ute incident, no single member of the Corps or officer died during this particular operation. This is the same person that is largely alleged to have been killed is missing. Is Otapo. He's alive.
Adebayo, alias Otapo, Akweranjebekun. I thank God that I'm alive. And again, I cannot say anything because my commander is on stand.
Adeleye added that an operational vehicle and motorcycles parked in the village by the Amotekun rescue team were burned. He said there was actually no crossfire between the S-men and Amotekun Corps, as reported in some dailies and online media. 4 suspects, he said, have been arrested in connection with the killing.
There was actually no crossfire between the herdsmen and the Amotekun Corps. We were invited into a crime zone. There was a distress call that made our men to move into Jugbere Forest. Issue of arrest. We arrested a number of suspects that are directly connected from the preliminary investigations.
While assuring the people of the state of adequate protection, the Amotekun commander also seeks journalists' support in providing genuine information to members of the public.